Okay, I'm off to work. Make sure you take good care of my daughter.
Yeah, I got it for God's sake. My elder sister would wake me up early just to press the fact. I was still yawning as I saw her out. My name is Shizuru Kato. I'm a student attending a university downtown.
Come on, hurry up! There won't be any seats left!
Don't worry, we made reservations so we already have seats. Today's Sunday, but I have to take care of my sister's daughter all day.
I'm sorry. I have to work today and tomorrow. It's an emergency. Could you take care of my daughter for me, please?
During my winter break, my sister came home. I hadn't seen her in a while. As soon as I got home, I was going to relax and catch a movie or something, but I was asked to take care of my niece. Unfortunately, my mom and dad were out for the day, so I was tasked with taking care of her.
Hurry up! I've been waiting a long time to see this movie!
Yeah, hold your horses. I went over to get the tickets, and then we headed towards the entrance area. On the way, I noticed this woman. What's with that woman? The woman walked carefully past us, holding a cane in front of her. She had her eyes closed. She's blind, I guess, but why is she here at the movie theater? I was a bit curious about this woman and kept an eye on her. Then suddenly, this guy walked past her and bumped her. Hey, be careful! I stepped forward and caught her before she fell. That was close. I was watching her the whole time, so I was able to react immediately. I caught her right in front of a set of stairs, so if I hadn't been there at that moment, she would have fallen down the stairs.
That was a super safe, Uncle Shizuru!
I heard my niece say something, but only half heard her. The guy that bumped into her ignored us and tried to walk away. Hey, you almost knocked her over, buddy! I raised my voice and confronted the guy.
Huh? Not another Karen, for God's sake. Give me a break.
This woman almost fell down the stairs, for crying out loud. Look where you're going.
She can take a little bumping into. She's not a kid.
Can't you see that this woman is blind, buddy? The guy just turned and snickered, saying,
What's a blind girl doing in a movie theater anyways? It's her fault for being in a place she's not supposed to be. Just because she's handicapped doesn't mean she gets her way every time. Always playing the victim.
What a total jerk. The guy simply walked away after that, not even bothering to apologize. Are you okay, miss?
Sorry about that. Thanks for your concern. I'll be fine. You better hurry. The movie's gonna start.
Yeah, but... I didn't feel comfortable leaving this woman here after that incident. She seemed to sense my apprehension and smiled.
Please, I've been to this movie theater countless times before. I'll be fine. Appreciate your help.
Leaving the blind woman all alone didn't seem right. Then again, staying wouldn't be prudent either. Okay, if you say so, be careful.
Yes, please. Thank you again.
Several weeks later. Man, I can't wait to see this film. I came to the theater today to see the film I've been looking forward to. As I excitedly headed towards the lounge area, I met someone I was not expecting. Oh, hey! It was that blind woman I met several weeks ago. Hey, hello? The woman seemed a little hesitant that I spoke to her. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Forgot that she was blind and had no idea who I was. Obviously, she would be shocked to be confronted by someone stranger. Sorry to startle you. I met you several weeks ago in this theater.
Yes, I remember your voice. You helped me when that man bumped into me, right?
Yeah, that's right. Amazing that you remember. Do you enjoy movies?
I bet you think it's kind of weird, huh? I mean, being blind and all.
No, I don't think it's weird at all.
I'm just kidding. I'm Rinko Mamaya.
Yeah, right. You got me. I'm Shizuru Kato. We ended up introducing ourselves. Coincidentally, our theater seats were right next to each other. Until the movie got started, we relaxed and talked. After the movie, we stopped in a restaurant for some coffee and dessert. Can you enjoy a movie without being able to see?
Of course, I can't see the actors' faces, but you can enjoy it listening to the voices.
Turns out, Rinko, like me, was a real movie lover. We got to talking about our favorite movies. If you like movies so much, don't you use streaming service to watch movies?
Streaming? What's that?
You can watch whatever movie you want on your phone or computer using an app. It's pretty convenient.
Huh, you can watch all the movies you want for free?
No, you have to pay a monthly fee, but it's not much.
I had no idea there was such a cool service. Thanks so much for telling me. That's awesome.
After I told her about streaming services, she seemed so excited about it that it made me smile.
Man, I'm bushed.
Hey, Kenko, could you take these drinks over to those customers?
Yeah, okay. This job is BS. Huh? That's the guy who gave me crap at the airport. On a little date, huh? I'll show him. Sorry to keep you waiting. Iced coffee and orange juice.
As we were sitting and enjoying our conversation, the waiter came up to us with our order. He pretended to slip and spilled the drinks all over Rinko.
Ugh!
What the hell, man? Be careful! I rushed over to Rinko to help. Are you okay, Rinko?
Oh my god! So sorry! Just so you know, it wasn't on purpose.
Just bring somebody to wipe this up, would you?
Yeah, hold on for a sec. Huh?
What the hell is wrong with that guy? Rinko, are you okay?
Yes, a bit rattled, but I'm fine. No worries.
Here you go, buddy.
I looked up to see a dirty rag in his hand. You've got to be kidding me, right? You want me to use that? This thing looked like it belonged in the trash. After spilling the drinks on us, it was inconceivable that he would do this. I'm not going to use that thing. Hey, you there. Bring me a clean towel for crying out loud.
Yes, sir. Right away.
I'm so sorry, mister. I really didn't mean to do that. It was not on purpose, I assure you.
You realize she cannot see, right? This could have been a lot worse.
Oh yeah, she's blind as a bat, huh? Well, what's she even doing in a restaurant? She should be at home, or in some facility.
I couldn't believe he would spill drinks on us and then act as though it was insignificant. I know you. You're that guy who almost knocked Rinko-san down those stairs a few weeks ago.
Huh? I've never seen you in my life before, buddy.
You stay in those wet clothes and you're to catch a cold. My house is right nearby. You're welcome to come over. I immediately took her out of the restaurant into my home.
Huh. Is this your house?
A condo, actually. My parents' place.
But isn't it an inconvenience? I mean, would your parents mind?
No problem. Both my folks are at work today. I gave her a change of clothes and put her stuff in the washing machine, and let her use the shower. Luckily, my sister's stuff was still here, so I had her wear them while we waited for her own clothes to dry. While we wait, I'll show you how to use that streaming site.
Really? That would be awesome.
Okay, when you're using your smartphone, you open this app and...
I got it. Pretty cool.
She was so excited about using the streaming service that she leaned in close. She was practically rubbing against me. Maybe you're a wee bit too close? Not that I mind.
Huh?
She leaned up very close to me. I could smell the sweet aroma on her freshly washed hair. Realizing what she was doing, she pulled back, her face turning a bright red.
I'm really sorry. It's just that when it comes to movies, I forget my manners, you know? Sorry. This is the first time I've been invited to a gentleman's abode. I guess I must have, lost whatever.
Oh no, please don't apologize. This is the first time I talked to a woman so close.
Oh, yes, I see.
We both blushed and were at a loss for words.
I guess we're like two peas in a pod, huh?
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
If it's possible, could we exchange contact info? I mean, you don't have to or anything.
Huh? Yeah, sure, of course. And so we exchanged info. From then on, we kept in frequent contact. We dated a few times, and after a while, we were a couple. She was my first girlfriend I ever had, and it turns out I was her first boyfriend. We were both a bit old-fashioned, that it took us 3 months to even hold hands.
Hey, Shizuru, it's your job interview today, right? I made lunch for you, so enjoy it. I know you'll get the job.
Rinko's a really good cook, and she often makes me lunch boxes to take to school. I loved Rinko, and I was determined to get a good position. I was going to give it my all to make her happy. My hard work paid off, and I was soon accepted to a major corporation. Rinko, what do you say we live together? Until we decide to get married?
Are you sure you're okay with me?
As soon as I got the position, we started living together. 3 years passed since that day and we finally got married. We both maintained our love for movies and went out every weekend to catch a film together. A year after we got married, I was transferred to the personal department where I was in charge of hiring new recruits.
Being an interview was pretty difficult, huh?
Yeah, it's an important position. The people we interview will utilize their training to better the company. To make decisions whether to hire or to reject an applicant can be emotionally taxing at times. I was going through the various applicants when... Huh? I know this guy! I was looking down at the application of the guy who bumped Rinko in that theater, and later dumped that orange juice all over her. It was the very same guy. Those job hunting scenes are for him now, huh?
Thank you for giving me the chance for the interview, sir.
Even after the interview began, he still didn't figure out who I was. Mr. Kengo Tachibana, is it? We're aiming to create a barrier-free society. What are your thoughts on this matter?
Yes, I'm all for it. I think it will benefit society tremendously. When my parents were bringing me up, they always told me to be kind and considerate to handicapped people.
Whoa! Right off the bat, a whopper of a lie. Figures. Do you mean to tell me that you've never in your life treated a handicapped person with disdain? Is that right?
Yes, definitely never. Whenever I encounter a handicapped individual, I make sure to be kind and compassionate towards them. They need all the help that we can give them.
Okay, am I hearing you correctly? You're saying you never pushed a blind woman to the ground or splashed orange juice all over this person. You have no recollection of such an incident?
Huh? I would never do such a thing.
Is that so? So what was it that you did to my wife?
Huh? I'm not sure what you mean, sir.
This is not the first time meeting you, Mr. Tachibana. My wife and I were at a movie theater down on 5th Street. It was there that you knocked my wife to the ground, almost sending her down a flight of stairs.
Huh? Really? This guy did such an awful thing?
Huh? I don't know what you're talking about. I would never do such a despicable thing.
No, it's a bald-faced lie. How could I forget that face?
It's a total lie. He's lying and trying to drop me as an applicant.
Please calm down, Mr. Tachibana. That's no way to act towards a job interviewer. I know Mr. Kata well, and he's not the type to make up stories.
It seems my coworkers have complete trust in me. And besides, I looked at your resume. I'm sorry to put it this way, but it's abysmal. What we look for in a candidate is experience. I don't see that in your resume. We can't hire people according to what they say. There has to be concrete evidence of your background. And where are your recommendations? You said earlier that whenever you see a handicapped person, you are always kind of considerate towards them, right?
Yes, that's right. It's the complete truth.
Okay, then explain one such episode to me, in detail.
Well, it was a long time ago.
Unlike you, I can describe an episode very easily. When I met my wife at the movie theaters, I was concerned about her. I once carried a woman on my back at a street crossing because she had an injured foot.
Yeah, well, I did that too. I carried this woman because she had a bad leg.
Okay, when was that? When did this take place? How'd you carry her? Give us the details.
Well, it was a while back.
After I challenged him, he wasn't able to respond and just clammed up. In the end, Kengo wasn't able to respond adequately and he was rejected for the position. You cannot lie to an experienced interviewer. They'll see right through your ruse. Any person who lies like that cannot be trusted. Even if the interviewer was someone else, he would still have been rejected. Okay, I'm off to work.
Have a great day. Don't be late tonight.
As usual, I left home for the office at 7 a.m.
Hold on a second. Wait up.
As I headed towards the station, someone approached me from behind. As I turned, I was astonished to see Kengo, the guy we had rejected for the position. You, huh? What do you want?
You have to help me out. I need this job. Please give me a chance, man.
I'm sure you got the rejection letter by now. It was the decision the company made not to hire you. It was not my sole decision. Does he really think we would hire someone who lies so blatantly? I turned to leave, not wanting to deal with this any longer, but he wasn't about to give up so easily. He got down on his hands and knees and grabbed my legs, begging.
I put all my effort, all my hopes and aspirations on getting into this company. Please, you gotta give me another chance.
What he was asking was preposterous. I should have just ignored him and walked away, but I decided to give him that chance. Maybe I was a little hard on him from the get-go. It wasn't really like me. I started to regret that I made it personal. Hello, Rinko? Can you come to the office right now? I called my wife and had her come to the company. I usually get to the office 1 hour early every day, and I had a bit of time to take care of things. I decided to hold an interview in one of the meeting rooms in my section.
Hey, Shizuru, I'm here. What's this about?
As we waited in the meeting room, my wife Rinko arrived.
Isn't that woman?
She'll be doing the interview today. I explained the entire situation to Rinko. I left the procedure all up to my wife. All I told her was to determine whether Kengo is truly someone that has compassion and kindness for handicapped people, or was he just deceiving everyone?
Okay, first off, I want you to watch this anime.
My wife handed Kengo a tablet. She wanted him to watch an anime geared towards children that she found on the online streaming service.
Okay.
Kengo had no idea what she was doing, and reluctantly took the tablet and started watching it.
Excuse me. I finished watching it.
I want you to give me your impression on the story you just watched. Please, using Braille. You know what Braille is, right?
Braille?
It's a form of written language for blind people.
Something very simple is fine, even one line. Don't tell me you don't know Braille. Okay, then use sign language. My husband will understand.
Sign language?
It's visual language that uses hand shapes, facial expressions, gestures, and body language used for hearing impaired. Because my wife is visually impaired, I had a lot of opportunities to meet similar people. After we got married, I went on my way to learn sign language. I got pretty good at it since I met a lot of handicapped people.
So, you don't know Braille and can't use sign language. Can you say you have compassion and consideration for handicapped people? Because of me, and because he has a lot of chances to meet handicapped people, my husband gradually learned Braille and sign language on his own. You don't know Braille or sign language because you've never come into contact with handicapped people. Am I right?
No! I never came into contact with the visually impaired or the hearing impaired. I only dealt with people that had physical problems. You know, cripples and the like.
Alright, let's change methods then. Shizuru, could you bring that wheelchair over here?
I did what she asked. The company kept a wheelchair in the infirmary for emergencies.
A wheelchair?
This is your final chance, Mr. Tachibana. I want you to assemble this wheelchair within 30 seconds.
Yeah, okay, no problem.
Kango figured it would be easy and started working on assembling the wheelchair.
I did it! And I did it in 30 seconds, maybe less.
Okay, push that wheelchair over here, please.
Kango tried pushing it several times, but this wheelchair would not budge.
Huh? What the hell? Darn it! Why doesn't the damn thing budge?
He was so frustrated that he kicked it and tried to forcibly push it. The brake has been set. No way is it going to move on that condition.
Huh? A brake?
My comment, Kango started looking for the brake release. He finally found the brake release and pushed it over to us, but the whole thing took over 1 minute.
You have no idea what Braille is and can't use sign language. You have no right to say you have compassion and consideration for handicapped people. You should be ashamed of yourself.
As promised, I gave you one last chance. No more complaints, I take it.
Damn you! How am I supposed to know anything about the handicap, for crying out loud? You put me through all this just to get back at me!
Our company's new policy is to be environmentally friendly and to have compassion and understanding the handicapped. If you cannot comply with our policies, you are not suitable for our company. Simple as that. Kango's expression changed, and he looked completely deflated as he headed out of the office. But Kango was not about to back down. He started sending harassing emails to my office and calling us at late hours, threatening us. It escalated to a point where he sent a threatening letter to our office. Sending such a letter to a major corporation will not stand, and upper management took legal action. He was subsequently arrested for threatening the company and its employees.
You're arresting the wrong guy! It was those guys! They didn't hire me! They should have hired me! They ruined my life!
The company sued him and was forced to pay a considerable sum for damages. Last I heard, he was working odd jobs and trying to make ends meet. As for me,
Hey, that's mine! No way! I had it first!
Come on, kids, stop. Brother and sister aren't supposed to fight.
my beautiful and loving wife gave me 2 wonderful children. I plan to repay her for her love and commitment to our children. My name is Tsukasa Yamada. I've always been sort of a quiet guy. Ever since high school when some of the more popular kids started picking on me, I've tried not to attract attention and stayed in the background. And after I graduated college and started work, I was never very confident, just did my assigned work and kept a low profile.
Huh? I didn't even notice you were here. I thought you were my shadow.
Oh boy, not Yoshizawa again. Even when keeping a low profile, my coworker Yoshizawa wouldn't leave me alone.
Don't you get depressed just sitting there?
Huh? What do you mean?
I mean, come on. Like, mop your hair and those out-of-date clothes. No sense whatsoever.
Yeah, well, do I really need to be fashionable to work?
You really are out of it, man. You can be stylish even while working. And by the way, what's with that drabby clothes when arriving at the office? That black cap, backpack, and you're always looking down at the ground like you're looking for coins. You look like some shady character looking for a handout.
He grimaced at me like he'd been into a sour lemon.
Huh, sorry about that. My bad. You thought you were being fashionable. You got a unique sense of fashion, I suppose.
He said it loudly so as everyone in the office could hear. I could hear muttering of laughter around me. Here we go again. It was like this every morning. It was like I was back in elementary school again.
Too bad you couldn't be more like me.
Yoshizawa was fairly good looking and everyone always treated him well. He himself thought he was the handsomest guy around, and the confidence showed.
I thought I would try my hand at modeling and went to audition the other day. I was almost accepted. I was ready to quit and do it full time. I was up against some really handsome dudes.
Are you saying that you were almost going to be a full-time model? That's awesome!
Yeah, the judges praised me to the hill. Compared to Yamada over there, I'm like a Hollywood star. That guy is so gloomy and has a face a mother would reject.
Was he boasting about himself or criticizing me? Make up your mind, buddy. But I have to say, I am a bit envious. I'm ridiculed like this practically every day. Found myself losing confidence in myself as the days went by. I realize I shouldn't be like I am, but I don't have the courage to make any drastic changes. One day, I went downtown to buy a book. Boy, it's pretty crowded downtown today. I should have just ordered it online and just relaxed at home. But I wanted to read it right away, and not some digital book, but I wanted the real thing. It's nice to hold the book and read it. It's somehow soothing. As I was thinking about this, a little girl came into view. She was looking here and there and walking around, seemingly lost. I wonder if that little girl was lost. What's more, with the bustling crowd around her, she looked like she was in a dangerous position. As I was looking toward her with concern. Hey, be careful, kid. Are you okay? There are a lot of people here. Let's move over to the side.
Yeah, thanks, mister.
Oh man, why did I even bother? I took her to the side and she told me her name was Erica. She seemed relieved and blurted out her name and immediately started crying. Calm down, kid. You're gonna be fine. I don't see any relatives around. I guess she is lost. When I looked around, people had gathered, wondering what the commotion was all about. Oh man, people are staring at us for God's sake. I don't need this. Huh? Sorry, kid. Let's move over here. I was sort of in a panic, not used to all the attention. I pulled her hand to take her somewhere less crowded.
Hey, what the hell are you doing to my niece, mister?
Huh? Sorry, no, I was only... I was taken aback by the sudden intrusion. When I turned, there was a woman staring at me with anger. She grabbed Erica from me and glared at me as if I was some sort of scoundrel.
Were you about to take little Erica somewhere?
Yes, I just wanted to take her somewhere more quiet.
Huh? Somewhere more quiet?
Oh my god! What am I saying, for crying out loud? Now she's taking it the wrong way. All I wanted to do is move Erica to a quieter spot so she would calm down, but apparently it didn't seem that way.
Huh? Was that guy trying to kidnap that little girl?
This guy's kinda shady. Maybe you should call the cops.
The cops? Are you kidding me? Huh? Wait, this isn't what it looks like. The crowd had gathered around us and people were staring at me suspiciously. Someone was about to call the police. Because I wasn't used to interacting with people, I wasn't able to explain myself clearly.
Don't you go anywhere, mister!
The woman held her phone in her hand as she pressed the numbers. Man, this is not good. It was right at that moment when a guy came through the crowd towards us.
Huh? Excuse me.
The guy had a pair of dark sunglasses and a mask. He looked a bit dodgy. But after I got a better look at the guy, he seemed well dressed and quite fashionable. While we were all bemused by the sudden intrusion, he began to explain what he had witnessed.
He rescued Erica from the crowd. She almost got knocked over in the throng of people. I witnessed the whole thing.
Huh? You witnessed it all?
Dad!
Huh? He's your father? Erica ran over to the stranger and embraced him. I was already in a panic and screamed. The police?
No, you got it all wrong. I'm not a cop.
The stranger's name was Ken Futo, and it turns out he was really Erica's father. And the woman that was about to call the cops on me was Mayu Futo, Ken's sister. They apologized to me for the mistake.
I'm so sorry. You helped her and like an idiot, I accused you of being some kind of weirdo. I'm so embarrassed.
Oh, please, I don't mind. Apparently they were all out shopping, and they took their eyes off her for a second. She got lost in the crowd. It was when they were explaining this when the crowd started murmuring and looking curiously towards Ken.
Could we go somewhere? We want to thank you for what you did.
Huh? No, that's okay. I gotta go.
Please, no, wait!
I didn't want any more attention, and so I decided I needed to get out of there. I'm just glad that Erica was okay, and I know for a fact that Miss Futo meant no ill will towards me for the unfortunate error.
Here, at least take my name card and contact me when you can.
Mayu handed me her name card. I went to the office as usual the following day. Everyone usually just ignores me, but today, they're all looking at me for some reason. They all looked at me with, was it envy? I wonder what's going on. Did I do something? I just want to be left alone and do my job is all.
Finally here, huh? The weird old perp from yesterday.
Huh? What are you talking about? As soon as I arrived, Yoshizawa approached me and flashed a picture of me on his phone. The photo was of me pulling Erica's hand.
I was pretty shocked to see this. I mean, you, a coworker, doing something like this?
Huh? What is this? Does this mean that Yoshizawa was at the scene yesterday? No! You got it all wrong! I was just moving the kid to a safer place because it was crowded. I tried to explain the best I could.
Huh? That's a lame excuse. You're always so downbeat. We never know what you're thinking.
Huh? Does everyone really think that I tried to kidnap this little kid? I admit, I radiate a negative vibe, and maybe I'm not the most upbeat guy around, but I would never try and kidnap some innocent child. I was taken aback by everyone's reaction.
Man, Yamada buddy, I never expected this from you. and to allow someone to get a shot like this of you. Now everyone knows about your creepy hobby.
Hobby? What are you talking about? It's not a hobby.
Yeah, total overreaction in my opinion.
Man, I never figured you'd be such a perverted hobby.
I was trying to explain things, but Yoshizawa was a way better talker than me, and I was just left stuttering. Our manager showed up and everyone got back to work, but everyone was glaring at me with skepticism. What am I gonna do? I don't really need this. Even during break time, my coworker looked at me with mistrust, talking behind my back. I couldn't handle the scrutiny any longer and rushed out of the office. Up until now, I was used to being ridiculed, but this... I can't continue to work here to be called a pervert and a weirdo. May as well get a soda or something. As I pulled my wallet out to pay, I found the business card that I got from Mayu Futo yesterday. Oh yeah, forgot about this. I didn't have time to get a good look at it, but... Tokimeki Corporation? I've heard this company name before. It said she was an executive of the company. I was flabbergasted. An executive, huh? Is she like the CEO or something? She didn't seem like a businesswoman. Maybe it's because she was dressed casually. She asked me to call. I forgot all about it. I had no idea what kind of company it was, but I figured I should call her. I was a bit nervous as I heard the phone ring, and then I heard Mayu-san's cheerfulness as she picked up. Hi. I received your name card yesterday. My name is Yamada.
Oh yes, the one that rescued Erika. Tsukasa, wasn't it?
Yes, that's right. Mayu-san knew it was me right away.
Thanks so much for yesterday. It was a bit hectic and I wasn't able to thank you properly. Really sorry about that. And I really want to apologize for accusing you.
No, please don't apologize. Anyone would make the same mistake. Nice of her to apologize to me again. And to think everyone at work is laughing at me like I'm some sort of weirdo. As I thought of the complete contrast between her and my coworkers, she seemed to sense my hesitancy and said,
Are you okay, Mr. Yamada? You don't sound too happy.
Huh? Yeah, well... She seemed to be a bit worried about me. After all the hostility I got from my coworkers just minutes ago, I was soothed by her kindness and concern. Well, actually... I proceeded to tell her about how my coworkers were bitter towards me because someone had snapped a photo of me the previous day, and now was accused of being some sort of degenerate. Well, I don't blame them, I suppose. I'm not exactly the cheerful and energetic guy. Quite the opposite. I'm constantly getting ridiculed at work. But I didn't want her to get too concerned about me, so I made it sound lighthearted.
Really? You must feel awful.
No, it's nothing. They just misunderstood is all. They'll get over it. But Yoshizawa probably won't let up on me. I bet he feels he's got the goods on me and will squeeze every drop out of this. Yoshizawa practically gets high off of making fun of people.
Hey, Tsukasa, what do you say we meet? I want to thank you personally.
Huh?
How about today? If you have a bit of time, we can meet up.
Yeah, alright.
Really? Great!
I didn't really want to, but she kept asking and I finally relented, and so we made plans to meet after work.
Hey, Tsukasa! Nice to see you!
Huh? Erika? I arrived at the place that Mayu-san suggested, and there I met not only Mayu, but also Erika and her dad. She said this is where she worked, but the office building looks pretty big. I looked over at Kengo-san. It was the first time I'd seen him without his mask and sunglasses. He looked sort of familiar. Huh? Haven't I seen you on TV before?
Yes, you noticed, huh? I'm a model and actor. I'm also the president of this company. I'm sorry that I didn't interrupt you immediately that day. When I'm out in public, people tend to recognize me right away, so I usually keep a low profile. Just glad you were there when you were.
Yeah, when I stopped to talk to her, people had gathered around, curious about why the girl was crying. I guess he was hesitant to approach. If people had noticed him at that point, I bet it would have caused quite a commotion.
I'm an executive of the company, but I suppose I'm a dual exec. I arrange for staff or find new talent, stuff like that.
The way she looks at me, bright-eyed and excited, kinda makes my heart pound. I don't get that much attention from girls, but that intense gaze is making me real nervous. And him being a famous model and actor, does that mean that this place is...
This is our filming studio.
a studio, huh? I guess she wanted to show me how they film stuff here. Don't get a chance like this often. Might be fun. I was mesmerized by the lights and the busy staff as they got ready for the shoot. Seeing this, Kengo approached me and grabbed my hands and said,
Okay, Tsukasa, leave everything up to me.
Yes, alright. I wasn't sure what he was talking about. Guess he just wanted me to observe. Before I could figure out what was going on, the staff picked out some clothes for me from the large wardrobe rack. Another staff member took care of my hair and face. Then I was placed in front of a white background and told to pose in various positions. And then the photographer snapped numerous photos. I had no idea what was happening.
Here you go, Tsukasa. I knew I had it right. You look great!
I'm not sure what you mean. And then Mayu-san handed me a photo they had just taken. It's of a cool and fashionable guy. For a second, I wasn't sure who it was. Huh? What is this? Is this really me?
You can really change, right? But we are pros at this.
So this Tokimeki Corporation is a modeling and talent agency run by Mr. Futo.
As a way of repaying you for your kindness, I asked my brother that I want to make a full transformation of you.
Full transformation?
That's right. So I got all the pro technicians we employ and made the necessary preparations. And we got to work making a full transformation.
That means this whole thing, the clothes, hair, photo shoot, were all done by pros? I'm like a completely different person. I don't even recognize myself. The person staring back at me from the photo was not the dark and gloomy guy, but a vibrant young man in his prime.
I think you're handsome and brave. I mean, you rescued Erica when nobody else would. You really should have more confidence in yourself.
You think so?
You can't just be cool. You have to have kindness and consideration for others too. You got both, so all you need now is outward appearance. And personally, I think you got all three bases covered.
That's the first time I've ever been told that. Ever since I can remember, I've been labeled gloomy or creep, every pessimistic adjective in the book. But this was the first time in my life that someone viewed me in a positive light. My heart was pounding for this kind and caring woman.
So, Tsukasa, hold your head up high and have confidence in yourself. You're a good-looking, smart young guy. Girls should be clamoring for your attention.
Yes, thank you, I will. I stood straight and said it with confidence. They went out of their way to do this for me. I can't just ignore it. That would be disrespectful.
Hey everyone, the creep is here!
As soon as I arrived at the office, Yoshizawa was his old self. But as soon as I took off my cap that I usually wear, Yoshizawa's expression changed.
Huh? Who the hell are you?
Yamada, of course.
No way! You're not Yamada! Is this some kind of joke?
But before he could go on, he stopped mid-sentence. He realized that the voice was unmistakably mine. My coworkers realized something was up and started talking amongst themselves.
Wow! What happened to you? I didn't realize you were so handsome.
Yeah, I had no idea there was a model working here. Is that really you, Yamada?
Some of them actually checked out my company ID to make sure it was really me.
What's up, Yamada? Give us the scoop.
Yeah, no way you could have gotten like this with just a simple hairstylist visit or expensive facial massage. What's the secret?
Yeah, well, truth be told, I've been asked to be a model for Tokimeki Corporation.
A model? For Tokimeki Corporation? Get out of here!
After that transformation yesterday, Mayu turned to me and said,
Hey, Tsukasa, can I ask a favor? Would you be a model for our company?
"A model? Seriously?" But Mayu looked at me shyly and said,
When I first laid eyes on you, my first thought was, he'll transform.
"Huh? That time when I looked like a complete bum?" But then again, she's a pro in her field and knows what she's talking about. Our company allows its employees to do side jobs, so I figured I'd give it a go. I talked to my boss and he said it would be fine, so I accepted. What's more, Tokimeki is a well-known talent agency, and so everyone was super curious.
Hey, Yamada! A model? Impossible!
Although the response from all my coworkers was mostly positive, Yoshizawa was as expected, cynical. He was glaring at me with intense animosity.
Just because you change your outward appearance, you're still that negative bore underneath.
Stop it, Yoshizawa! Look at him! He's no longer that glum, insecure guy!
Yeah, he may have been the so-called gloomy bore before, but he had the will to transform himself. That's something I can respect.
My coworkers are mostly positive about my transformation and voiced their support. That pissed Yoshizawa off even more. He glared at me with hostility.
You may look cool now, but it was just yesterday you looked like this.
He held up that photo of me holding Erika's hand.
No matter how much you change your image, that dark and brooding character will never disappear. It's part of your DNA. Even if you start modeling, and all the girls start clamoring around you, there's still this incriminating photo. If this gets around, your sorry ass is finished. Even if you're a success, I'll take this photo to the press and...
Right at that instant, a hand reached out from behind Yoshizawa and grabbed that phone from his hand.
I'm sorry, mister, but this is a little troubling.
A guy wearing a mask and dark sunglasses was standing behind him.
Who the hell are you, mister? Give me back my phone!
Did you sneak this photo of this little girl?
Huh? What's it to you, mister?
Would you please delete it?
Yoshizawa was a little perturbed by the sudden intrusion of this stranger. The guy never raised his voice and just stated calmly.
This little girl, that's my daughter. Taking sneak photos of little girls is a crime, you know. Don't tell me you were going to distribute this photo.
It's none of your business.
If you intend to do that, I will press charges.
Press charges?
Yoshizawa turned pale as he realized the dire situation. Then the stranger removed his mask and sunglasses. At that moment, an audible gasp was heard around the office.
Huh? No way! Is that really Kengo?
Man, he's even cooler in person.
There was an air of excitement in the office. Suddenly, the boss of Mayu-san stepped into the office.
I realize how you almost feel, but this is an office. Pipe down, would you?
Mayu-san, Kengo-san, why are you here at the office? Mayu smiled and looked towards me.
I learned that your company handles various types of events, so I figured we'd ask your company to do our next big event.
Yes, our president was overjoyed at this opportunity. He was especially thankful to you, Yamada.
I never in my wildest dreams did I think I would get praise from the president of the company. This is awesome.
Yamada? That guy! Getting praised by the president! No! No!
Yoshizawa was completely taken aback by this sudden change of events.
Why him? What did he do that was so great?
He rescued my niece. We came here to negotiate a deal with your company as a way of thanking him for that selfless act. His transformation was another token of our appreciation. But about the modeling, that was a personal request from me.
Huh? Personal?
Okay, Tsukasa, see you at the studio later tonight. Looking forward to working with you all on the coming event.
Oh, and Mr. Yoshizawa, I talked to your boss about that photo. Deleted and all the other copies.
You told the president about that?
Of course, if the photo gets around, we'll all know where it came from, right?
Apparently, Kengo had told the company president all about Yoshizawa's behavior toward me. He looked like he was about to lose his lunch. After that incident, my coworkers completely changed their attitude towards me and started interacting with me more often. I also thought that I should make amends for how I acted towards others, and try to go out of my way to communicate with them.
Hey, Yoshizawa! I heard you were bullying your model all this time, and you snuck that photo of him too. You then used it to blackmail him? You're lucky Kengo-san didn't press charges.
Right. I'm very sorry, sir.
And make sure you delete that photo and see that you apologize to Mr. Yamada.
Yes, sir.
Yoshizawa was reprimanded severely for how he treated me, and his coworkers were annoyed that he tried to blackmail me and made up a story about that incident.
Yoshizawa has the looks, but he's such a jerk.
Yeah, he still thinks he's the handsomest guy around. He's only worried about outward appearance. He can't do his job very well either. Guy's such a loser.
Yeah, a total contrast with Yamada. He's trying so hard to communicate with everyone, and his job performance has really increased. I'm starting to look up to the guy.
As my capabilities rose, Yoshizawa's continued to fall. It seemed he wasn't welcome at the office any longer, and after a while, he was simply gone. I heard he resigned some time ago. Nobody even noticed. Good morning, everyone! Ever since that day, I stopped in at Tokimeki's studio and continued to work as a model. What's more, my boss used me as a model for their company website and pamphlet. I was a bit embarrassed, but to be honest, I was overjoyed at this opportunity. The pamphlet and website were a super success! This is all thanks to you, Mayu-san and Kengo-san.
Have a little confidence, Tsukasa. It's because you're a good-looking guy inside and out.
Ever since she encouraged me to raise my head high and have confidence in myself, I've been striving to live up to her advice. She watched over me all this time. Man, when she gazes at me like that, I totally freeze up. I think I'm in love with her.
Tsukasa, you're only getting started. I look forward to your success.
I'll do it for you.
Huh? For me?
Sorry. I just blurted out the truth.
The truth, huh?
She smiled and looked away shyly. Is there a chance here? Thanks to Mayu-san and Kengo-san, I've gained the confidence to face life head-on. My name is Takashi Shibuya. I work for a company that produces stationery items. I'm currently working in project marketing.
Hey, Shibuya, that last project was a big hit. Upper management is real happy with the results.
Miss Suzuki, thanks so much. I'm more of the quiet type. Not all the popular with my coworkers, but the project I come up with do well, and I get considerable praise from my bosses.
You have real talent, Mr. Shibuya. You really should have more confidence in yourself.
Thank you, Miss Suzuki. So honored to be praised by you, Miss Suzuki.
You're overreacting.
Why do I always blurt out the stupidest lines for God's sake? I try very hard at work, but privately I'm not very talkative, and I was never able to get a real girlfriend. I really like my boss, Miss Suzuki, but the other day when she was leaving the office, I was really nervous, and I was going to say goodbye. But, like a complete dork, I said goodbye. She just looked at me and smiled. Man, I was so embarrassed that I buried my head in my laptop. I have a huge crush on her, but I'm such a whip that I can't do anything about it. But I'm still 32. My life is just beginning. I still got a chance of her. Just have to keep trying, and someday my wish will come true. But then one thing, things changed for the worst. It changed when a new recruit named Ken Yaguchi showed up.
I was a sales rep at a major car dealer before coming here. Marketing is my specialty. TY to you all.
He was assigned to my section and started working under me. His style's a bit flashy, but he seems to be a good talker. The last TY, does that mean thank you? The guy seemed the complete opposite of me, but he was assigned to me, so I figured I should teach him the ropes. Hey, Mr. Yaguchi, I'm Shibuya. Call me Taka if you like. I'll be teaching you how things are done around here.
Yeah, great, Taka. That makes you my boss, huh? I see. Okay, right.
Excuse me, Mr. Yaguchi? He looked me over from head to toe as if trying to form an impression of me, and then he snickered.
How old are you, Taka?
Huh? Me? 32, why?
Really? 32, huh? Man, you're pretty old.
Pardon me? 32 is old? I was astonished that he would say such a thing in front of everybody present. Wait, no way is 32 old. What is he talking about? How can 32 be old? I'm just a kid for crying out loud. It seemed my reaction to what he said was obvious from my expression, and he turned to me and smirked.
Not 23 for your information. From a guy in his 20s, 32 is like grandpa territory.
Grandpa? Wish he would stop with the squeaky, irritating voice. His comments irked me as I was momentarily confused. Get your act together, man. I'm his boss. I'm supposed to be teaching him the ropes. It's my job to teach him this job, as well as how to be a proper member of society. Okay, why don't we get started in your training? But before we do that, there's something I want you to know that's necessary to be part of civilized society.
Necessary to be part of civilized society? Are you for real, man?
I'm talking about just that. A disrespectful attitude. First off, the way you sit in that chair. If you sit slouched back like that, it will give customers a bad impression. It reflects not only on you, but also on the company you represent.
Yeah, I see nothing wrong with sitting like this.
He soon grew bored of my advice and started twirling his pen between his fingers. If you give others a bad impression, it will reflect negatively on you. That wouldn't be good for you in the long run, don't you think?
Yeah, I guess so.
And also the way you talk. You better gradually change that tone.
Why? What's wrong with my tone?
The tone expressions you use now only generates a negative reaction from others, that's why. No matter what I said, he continued to lean back in his chair, kept twirling that pen between his fingers, and of course his sassy attitude didn't change a bit. He would look over at me and smirk, and look at me with disdain.
You're so damn old-fashioned. Sure not like 60?
Old-fashioned?
Yeah, well anyways, I'll keep what you said in mind.
Will he really? Just in this conversation alone, he snickered at me like 3 or 4 times. Are young kids all like this nowadays? I just met the guy and I'm already frustrated.
Man, Yaguchi, you're so easy to talk to, man.
Yeah, and you always seem one step ahead of us. Sure glad that you guys so competent.
Huh? Really? I'm just a new kid on the block, and I got a lot to learn.
Could say that again. Do those guys really think he's such a great guy? Because he was doing sales at his last job, he was a good talker, and he was able to put on a positive vibe. He could sweet talk anybody in the office. But whenever he would talk to me, he was always patronizing, snickering at my every comment.
Yeah, right. I already know that. Let's go on to the next one.
Yes, okay. It was as if he was my superior.
Looks like Mr. Shibuya is in a jam again.
Mr. Yaguchi acts differently when he talks with Mr. Shibuya, don't you think?
Yeah, he's kind of an easy target.
What makes things worse is that instead of taking my side, they would laugh alongside him. Oh boy, it almost seems like I'm badgering him. Or maybe I am badgering him. My confidence has dropped as his skyrockets. Nevertheless, I have a job to do. I can't have this hinder my job performance. I have to do my job and properly teach this new kid his responsibilities. In this dismal atmosphere, a new project geared towards junior and high school students got underway. This new project will be decided through an in-house competition from employees submitting their ideas. I was prepping various ideas for this project. Alright, I better focus on this new project. Maybe Miss Suzuki will praise me again. That would really heighten my spirits. I smiled at the thought, and then proceeded to present my idea. All staff members were present as well as Miss Suzuki. Looks like the higher-ups are positive about my ideas. Just as I relaxed and I felt a sense of relief at the response. I was astonished to suddenly hear laughter in the meeting room. I looked around to see who it was. It was Yaguchi. He had his head down and trying desperately to hold back laughter.
That's so totally lame. Do you really think that's gonna sell?
Lame? Huh? I've never attended a project meeting where someone used that word, much less someone laughing at a colleague's presentation. I was dumbfounded by his comments, but he wasn't finished yet.
That's probably the youngest guy here. I have to say, Mr. Shibuya's idea is not only lame, it's way behind the times. I knew it was old-timey stuff once I heard it.
What exactly is old-timey as you put it?
All of it. The color, the design, every aspect of it screams prehistoric. No way young people will go for that.
The project was geared towards female users, so I mainly incorporated Art Deco type designs and used pastel colors. Is he saying that this is lame? Did I get my research wrong? He's obviously not a high schooler, but he is young. Which means, maybe my ideas are outdated. So, any ideas I present turns out to be lame? As I was feeling lost and discouraged by his comments, someone in the audience raised her hand.
Pardon me, I'd like to make a suggestion.
Miss Suzuki. She looked at the managers in the room.
Why don't we have actual youngsters view them and see their reaction?
The managers looked at each other in agreement.
We'll use monitors. As a matter of fact, my niece is in high school and this new item is geared towards them. I'll have her recruit other classmates as testers and get their reactions.
Yes, that might be the best way. We'll get a fresh take on it. Let's give it a try. I thought Mr. Shibuya's ideas were wonderful, but we can't ignore Mr. Yaguchi's comments either.
Okay, I'll set things up. We'll use different ideas and schedule a monitoring session.
But...
It seemed Yaguchi wasn't expecting this outcome and was a little taken aback, but Miss Suzuki got things rolling without missing a beat, and a monitoring session was set for the following week.
Hey, Taka! Great ideas back there!
Miss Suzuki! Yeah, thanks! Immediately after the meeting, she approached me smiling. When she placed her hand on my shoulder, it felt like a bolt of lightning had hit me.
We'll see if your project idea will be a success.
Huh? I looked up at her. She was looking intently into my eyes. Oh, I get it. She threw me a lifeline back there. Once I realized that, my confidence grew and I was feeling elated. I appreciate it, Miss Suzuki. After Yaguchi said my idea was lame, I lost confidence in myself, but Miss Suzuki and the manager said my idea was great, so I better not let them down.
Huh, what a bunch of BS.
I didn't notice that Yaguchi was standing right nearby, glaring at me with contempt. 1 week later.
Wow, is this where you work, Sumika? Awesome!
What did I just tell you, Ayane? Here in the office, I want you to call me Miss Suzuki.
Hey, everyone, check this out! Look at all the dreary adults staring at their computers! Looks like everyone's studying for a test or something. What are they doing over there?
Okay, girls, the meeting room is over here. We're not at a theme park for Pete's sake.
Sure thing, Miss Suzuki. Come on, everyone, you heard the boss.
The high school girls seemed overjoyed to be here.
This is my niece Akane and her classmates. They'll be participating in today's monitoring session.
Nice to meet you all. Thanks for coming today. I'm Shibuya. I work under Miss Suzuki. After I introduced myself and welcomed them, they seemed overwhelmed by the business-like atmosphere.
Okay then, let's have them look at the products, shall we?
Yes, right away. The meeting room was attended by my coworkers and managers, as well as several other staffers who wanted to attend to gain some experience. And of course, Yaguchi was there too, looking a bit apprehensive. These are the new concept stationery items. The new prototypes items were laid out neatly on the table before them. I wanted to get their first reaction to seeing them laid out like that, as the attendees watched.
Wow, this is so cute! The color is really awesome. I love it. Check this out. I want to use this at school.
They picked out my ideas first. Out of the various project ideas displayed, the girls went straight for mine.
Huh?
When Yaguchi saw the reaction, he frowned like he bit into a lemon.
I want to buy this as soon as it's on sale. Me too. This is totally awesome.
I was relieved to see that the girls were so excited about my ideas. What a relief! They love it! Right at that moment, Yaguchi, who was standing there, a little thrown off balance by the unexpected reaction, suddenly spoke up.
Huh? That reaction seems a little phony. Sure you girls weren't bribed before coming in here?
Huh?
What do you mean by bribed? Yeah, what's he mean by that? I actually don't like his tone, that's for sure.
The girls all stopped talking at the sudden interruption and looked at each other puzzled. Yaguchi looked proud of himself as he smirked. Miss Suzuki was annoyed by his comment and was about to speak up.
Mr. Yaguchi, that was...
Yeah, that wasn't called for, Yaguchi. Before Miss Suzuki could continue, it was me that spoke up. He probably wanted to disparage me again in front of everyone, but to disrespect the girls like that was unforgivable. These girls took the time to come all the way here today and simply stated their true feelings, and for you to accuse them for being bribed is totally out of line. I want you to apologize to them right this minute.
Huh? Apologize? Why do I do that?
For your lack of respect. And they didn't receive any bribe, as you put it. They came all the way here, cooperating with our market research. That's no way to treat them. What you said was a complete insult. Apologize, or there'll be consequences. As his immediate boss, I had to take a stand, or he would continue with this attitude. He'll probably just brush it aside and call me an old fogey or something.
What are you so upset about? You old-timer types are always like this.
As I expected, he snickered and started in the old retort.
You're so awesome!
It seems as if Yaguchi was going to lay in with his usual knee-jerk reaction, but...
Awesome? What's so awesome about that?
He turned red-faced, not expecting such a reaction for these high school girls. To his chagrin, the girls were staring at me with admiration.
So, that's what it's like to be a real man. Yeah, so awesome. I wish our teachers at school were like Mr. Shibuya.
And who is that guy? Is he a visiting student or something?
Huh? I'm not a student.
Don't tell me that guy works here. It sure doesn't look that way.
Huh? But I work here,
I bet that guy thinks he's cool or something. Man, he's totally missing the point.
Huh? Missing the point?
How lame.
Ugh.
The girls laughed at him, insulting him relentlessly, so much so that he went beet red with shame. But the girls weren't about to let him off the hook just yet.
I really hate guys like him.
Yeah, the know-it-all types that always cause people to feel ashamed. Big yikes. I know, he's so cringe.
Cringe?
Sorry to interrupt, but maybe we should give it a break, huh? I was feeling a bit sorry for the guy. He looked like he was about to cry. The girls turned towards me. To my surprise, they were looking at me with adoration, almost like hero worship.
Such a cool attitude. So patient and cool.
Cool, huh?
It's so cool to have such a mature and composed guy around.
Yeah, unlike some people here.
With a guy like Mr. Shibuya around, the other guy looks like a child. Hey, how old are you anyways? What's your type? A girl like me, maybe?
You're pretty bold, Ayane.
Yeah, I want to know too.
Hold on, girls. The whole meeting was way off course. Now I was really confused.
Hold it right there. We're not here to interrogate Mr. Shibuya. We're here to do a job.
Miss Suzuki stepped in just in time to save the day.
Sorry about that, Taka. You okay?
Yes, I'm fine. To be honest, I was a bit overwhelmed by the youthful energy of the girls. I looked over at Yaguchi and he was even more overwhelmed than I was.
I'm cringe? Really?
He looked like he was muttering to himself. Apparently, the onslaught he experienced with the girls took its toll on him. The project idea of mine was a total success with the girls, and I was asked to lead the project launch for the new stationery items.
Hey, Taka! We just released the new items and it's a big hit!
Really? That's great! As we had perceived, the items were a huge hit with the high school girls.
Hey Taka, congrats on that last project. I'm sorry mine didn't pass, but it's hard to beat your creativity.
Me too. I realized I wasn't trying hard enough like you. I'll do better next time.
Come on, everyone! You all did great! From then on, my coworkers ceased to laugh or poke fun at me.
But I have to say, that was a disappointing Yaguchi. I thought he was a fun and energetic, but when it came to work, a total dud.
And he was saying all those awful things about you to try to drag you down. He sure pulled the wool over our eyes. We're so sorry, Taka.
No problem. I didn't even notice. I'm fine.
You never say much, but you are a much better person than Yaguchi.
Yaguchi was always saying I was outdated, or that I was old-fashioned, but after the high school girls put him in his place, he was devastated by the realization that my ideas were a hit, and that caused everyone to doubt his very existence. After that incident, he stopped coming to the office. I wonder if he's gonna quit. As his immediate boss, I had a responsibility and made the necessary inquiries. That's when I found out that he acted the same way at his old job. Apparently, when he worked at that car dealer, he wasn't able to show promise but continued to talk big and give the impression of success. He was eventually looked down on with disdain by his co-workers and was forced to resign, and ended up here. But he managed to repeat his ways here, and in the end he failed to show up at work, and one day we learned he had resigned.
You really shouldn't feel responsible. He had too much pride. He wasn't able to accept your advice, which led to his downfall. People like that need to learn the hard way if they're gonna get through life.
Yes, I'm sure you're right, Miss Suzuki. I later heard from a colleague of mine when those girls said he was so cringe was what really devastated him. Apparently, he has given up on sales work and is currently quietly sticking to desk work. I even heard he dyed his hair black and dresses modestly not to attract attention.
Hey, Mr. Shibuya!